Well, hello there. Today we will talk about an aspect of India's greatest obsession, way more than even ghar ka khana, IPL's business model. Let's start by understanding how these teams earn their profits, whether they do earn profits or not considering the economic conditions in India, and if they do, then how much. Everyone has observed that we probably have the most dedicated and craziest cricket fan base in India. That's how much we love it. This love inspired Lalit Modi to start the concept of IPL, something entertaining for the population as well as simultaneously filling pockets. The model of IPL was created with reference to the model of the European Football League. It was about time we had our own league. After IPL started, it didn't take too much time for it to popularize. I mean, with a population of over 1 billion people, this wasn't unlikely. The news failed to grab our attention, but IPL has been effortlessly doing so from the first season itself. Now, let's take a look at how the money-making process takes place. We're Indians, we need to know everything. So media rights are the main revenue source of IPL. It should honestly be popcorn, but here we are. How does this really work? Well, the channel that wants to broadcast IPL needs to earn their media rights first, for which they have to pay the BCCI's fees. And these fees don't come in cheap. The BCCI keeps some of this money while distributing the rest to the IPL teams. This makes media rights the biggest revenue source of up to 60 to 70% of IPL's total revenue. That's all our cable money right there. Sony Entertainment had the media rights to IPL from 2008 to 2017, which they had bought for 8,200 crores, making it 820 crores for each year considering they had the rights for 10 years. Whereas Star India has bought IPL's media rights from the year 2018 to 2022 for 16,347 crores for just 5 years, which means they are paying a sum of 3,269 crores. Economic development does know how to get the best offer. So, this means IPL's revenue through media rights has increased by 4 times, leading to immense profits for all the IPL teams. Another source of revenue would be brand sponsorship, which is substantially good. Examples of this would be RCB sponsored by Eros Now and HP, and Chennai Super Kings sponsored by Gulf and Muthoot Finance. Title sponsors are yet another major source of revenue. Have you ever noticed IPL used to be called DLF IPL, but now it's Dream 11 IPL? Well, that's because Dream 11 has paid the BCCI 222 crores for this year only. Then the BCCI, as usual, keeps some of that money and divides the rest among the teams. Do you know all the tickets for which the fans would pay triple the amount just to get into the stadium? Yeah, those are yet another form of revenue for the IPL teams. Your love supports their livelihoods. You should be happy. The money collected from ticket sales for the matches taking place on the home ground goes to the IPL teams, but there's a little pinch. They have to pay the ground's cricket association. For example, let's take Mumbai Indians. The Mumbai Stadium is their home ground, which is managed by the Mumbai Cricket Association. This means that they have to pay some portion of the ticket sales to the Mumbai Cricket Association. The next form of revenue comes from merchandise sale. The jerseys, caps, etc. of IPL teams are sold by the teams, which result in cash flow. Well, that has a sustainable cause. Glad they're saving the earth. Player trading is yet another source of revenue. Many times, players are juggled from one IPL team to another, and if they were bought for a lower price and are being sold for a higher one, they make a profit. Now, the next source of revenue is the prize. Here's why. In 2019, the winner's prize money was 20 crores and the runner-ups was 12.5 crores. This cash is distributed among the players of the respective teams. But if a team wins consistently or performs well, their brand value increases. This helps them get great sponsorship deals, which end up in the total revenue. So, these were their main sources of revenue, including some small stuff here and there. Talking about the IPL team's expenses, they have to share up to 20% of it with the BCCI, making this their biggest expense. Then, they have to pay their respective players' fees and salaries of the support staff and coaches. Now, considering they play matches in different locations, they also have to deal with flight or hotel bookings. Administration and operational costs are also included in all these payments. For the last thing, they have to put in money for advertisements only to be able to connect with their fans and increase their brand value. Now, these first few years were difficult for IPL teams. After all, relationships do take time. But this caused a hindrance for profits, and whatever they earned was barely anything. Thanks to the increase in the revenue from media rights by 4 times and title sponsorship, their profits have skyrocketed way beyond our imagination. If this continues, it won't even be in the vicinity of our imagination. For example, talking about Kolkata Knight Riders, Shah Rukh Khan's link to the team increased their brand value a lot, leading to a stable revenue, which is why they have earned the most profits in the past couple of years. Now, only the king of Bollywood could bring about a change like that. In 2017, KKR's revenue was 154 crores and their profit was 20 crores. If you compare IPL's profits to EPL's clubs, there is a humongous difference. In 2017 to 18, EPL's team Chelsea earned 564 crores, showing that the IPL team's profits are negligible. IPL has a long way to go. IPL has created many benefits for the players, teams, etc. Brands have gotten a nice promotional platform. Everyone loves to be famous. However, the most amount of profit earned because of IPL is by the BCCI, which has led to it having a good position in the world. It's not like all the teams fared well and had a great experience with IPL. For example, the owners of Deccan Chargers did not earn any substantial profits, and that's why they had to sell their franchise. Now take a look at Mukesh Ambani, who owns Mumbai Indians. He uses his team to market his brand. For example, if you see Mumbai Indians jerseys, they have the Jio logo on them. And during the previous year, he came up with a song Jio Dhan Danadan, which has led to a great promotion for Jio and how Mumbai Indians does its own promotions. I hope you guys like this video. Do like, subscribe and share. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook to stay connected. Thank you.